Hey you, have you ever felt trapped in an invisible cage, desperately wanting to break free but not knowing how? Yes, I'm talking about that scary monster called shyness, the one that paralyzes you, makes you break out in a cold sweat, and stops you from living your life to the fullest. But don't worry, because today we're going to give you the map to escape this terrible world and become the fearless protagonist of your own story. I'm Noah, and my mission is to infinitely improve your life. But hold on, don't hit that like button just yet. See if this content makes sense for you first, and then you can give it a like. Let's get into the video. What is this world of shyness anyway? It's that dark place where the fear of being judged, looking silly, and not being accepted reigns supreme. There, insecurity is queen and self-esteem is way down low, practically dragging on the ground. In this world, interacting with people seems like a Herculean task. Making small talk is an impossible mission, and expressing opinions is unthinkable. Those who live in this world tend to hide, avoid the spotlight, and settle for the crumbs of a half-lived life. But why on earth would anyone want to live in such an inhospitable place? The truth is that no one chooses to be shy. Shyness is a personality trait influenced by genetic factors and life experiences. Some develop it more, others less. But the good news is that with the right approach, you can leave excessive shyness behind and color your life with new possibilities. Shyness in adolescence. If there's a phase where shyness tends to strike with full force, it's adolescence. After all, there are so many changes happening at the same time in the body, hormones, pressures, social groups. It's normal to feel insecure and out of place at times. Many shy teenagers have a deep desire to make friends, belong, express themselves, but when the moment comes, fear takes over and they end up retreating. Then comes the snowball effect. Isolation, feeling different from everyone else, excessive self-analysis, more isolation, a difficult cycle to break. If you identified with this description, know that you're not alone. Shyness is more common than you think, especially among young people. But don't settle for this limiting condition. You deserve more than to be stuck in this tight, suffocating world. It's time to map out a strategic escape route. First of all, it's important to understand that shyness itself is not a bad thing. It only becomes a problem when it starts to significantly interfere with your quality of life. Some warning signs. You avoid social situations at all costs, even when they are important for your goals. Your self-esteem is always low, and self-criticism is relentless. You constantly feel like you're being watched and judged negatively. The anxiety generated by shyness is affecting your performance in school or at work. You feel lonely, misunderstood, and unable to form genuine connections. If several of these points hit home, it might be time to face shyness head-on and say enough. But take it easy. You don't have to become an extrovert overnight. The idea is to go slowly, respecting your own pace and celebrating every small victory. The important thing is not to let shyness paralyze you and prevent you from chasing your dreams, young one. The role of family. In this journey to tame shyness, family support can make all the difference. A welcoming family environment that values individuality and respects differences is a great way to nurture a teenager's self-confidence. So if you're a parent, sibling, or relative of someone who suffers from shyness, here's a tip. Avoid comparisons and excessive demands. Everyone has their own time and way of dealing with things. Encourage the expression of opinions and feelings, even if they are different from yours. Home should be a safe haven for the young person to open up without fear. Recognize and praise the unique strengths and qualities of your shy child or sibling. This helps build a positive self-image. Encourage participation in activities that involve social interaction, but without forcing. The ideal is to find a balance between challenge and support. Remember, no one better than family to show the shy teenager that they are loved, valued, and capable of facing their fears. With this solid foundation, it's easier to gain the courage to explore the world outside. Practical tips to tame shyness. Now it's time to roll up your sleeves and take action. Here are some powerful tips to start freeing yourself from the shackles of shyness. 1. Be kind to yourself. Avoid demanding too much from yourself or comparing yourself to others. Remember that everyone has their own path, and it's okay to be who you are. 2. Identify your strengths and unique qualities. Make a list and read it whenever insecurity hits. You have a lot to offer the world. 3. Question your negative thoughts. Are they really realistic? Often, shyness makes us catastrophize situations and see problems where there are none. 4. Practice conversations in low-pressure situations. It could be with family members, classmates, or even strangers in lines. The important thing is to practice gradually. 5. Face your fears little by little. Start with small challenges and increase the difficulty as you feel more confident. Gradual exposure helps desensitize anxiety. Participate in group activities that interest you. It could be a sport, a class, a book club, something that allows you to interact with people who share your interests. 7. Focus on listening to others. When you're in a conversation, try to concentrate on what the other person is saying instead of self-criticism. This helps take the focus off yourself. 8. Remember that no one is judging you as much as you imagine. People are generally more concerned with their own problems than evaluating your every move. 9. If necessary, don't hesitate to seek professional help. A psychologist can help you develop personalized strategies to deal with shyness and strengthen your self-confidence. The secret is to persist and celebrate each small achievement. Over time and with practice, you'll expand your comfort zone and gain more and more courage to be who you are without fear of judgment. That's a lot of information, but stay calm, take a deep breath. You don't need to apply all the tips at once or become a super communicator overnight. The process of overcoming shyness is gradual and full of ups and downs, and that's okay. What matters is not giving up. Keep trying, learning, and growing. Little by little, you'll gain more confidence to be who you are, pursue what makes you happy, and color your life with incredible experiences. You'll realize that the world out there is not as scary as it seemed, and that you have all the capabilities to thrive in it. So, young one, believe in yourself. You have enormous potential waiting to be explored. Shyness may have been a big villain until now, but it doesn't have to define or limit you anymore. It's time to rewrite your story and take on the role of the fearless protagonist that has always been inside you. Remember, the journey won't be easy, but it's well worth it. With determination, self-compassion, and the support of those who love you, you have all the capabilities to escape the terrible world of shyness and embrace a full, courageous, and possibility-filled life. Now, click on this video that's appearing on the screen. I'm Noah, and I'll see you in the next video.